summarize the changes under this new legislative instrument 2523, 1. The ocular or visual inspection of Ghana card is no longer sufficient. Organizations offering the transactions listed under the Regulation 7 of the LI 2111 must verify identity through biometric authentication against National Identity Database, that's the National Identity Register, or through match-on card verification using devices approved by the National Identification Authority. Organizations may not rely on, retain, or reproduce a photocopy, a scanned copy, or image of the Ghana card for verification purposes, and may not use any biometric method other than that which has been approved by the National Identification Authority. 3. Individuals confirming another person's identity in a private or informal transaction must also use biometric verification where practicable and must not retain a copy of the image of the card or record and share the data on it, except as permitted by law or with the consent of the card holder. 4. A person who, without reasonable excuse, refuses to allow a law enforcement officer or another authorized person to scan a fingerprint on the Ghana card or take a live picture for verification commits an offense. So all these are the main changes that has come with the new LI. Indeed, these are not empty rules. Organizations that ignore these faces fine, running into thousands of penalty units, suspension or termination of access to the National Identification Authority's Identity Verification System platform. Individuals who misuse a Ghana card or refuse a lawful verification face fine or in some cases imprisonment or both. To ensure that these regulations are not merely words on paper, the National Identification Authority will establish a dedicated team responsible for monitoring compliance and enforcement across organizations and institutions. These teams will conduct compliance checks, investigate breaches reported to NIA, and work with relevant law enforcement agencies to ensure that the requirements of the LI 2523 are consistently applied and upheld nationwide. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be candid with you about why these penalties exist. They are not